Hi, everyone. It is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, you know, folks who scave or shame Thanksgiving. You know, because there are folks out there who do scave and shame this holiday or holy day, both the settled land offshoot and the wanted rights offshoot. They do. I am not making it up. Their forgivenesses go something like this. Well, folks are not truly thankful for what they have. Well, there might be some folks out there who are not thankful for what they have. Sadly, that cannot be helped. You know, sadly, there are folks out there who are, you should be thankful for everything you have all year round, not just one Thursday out of a year or one lone day out of a year. But yes, there are folks who are unthankful for what they have. But that doesn't shame everyone else or make everybody else guilty of not being. Yeah, well, a lot of folks out there, how can you say you're how can you be thankful for all these things you have? I mean, when you think of it, a lot of folks out there, are not thankful for the things they have. Well, that's true. Like I just said, there are some folks in this world who should be thankful for what they have, but they're not. In this sense, some folks out there aren't thankful for all the things that they have. Doesn't besmirch or shame or guilt anyone else who is thankful for the things they have. And that's like the first scaving that they come up with, or the first thing that they scave. The next one they scave happens to do with the handling of the inborn or the firstborn folks of the settled land and the wanted rights, as if somehow, some way that besmirches the whole holiday of Thanksgiving in the settled land and the wanted rights. It goes something like this. Oh, well, Leif Erikson and his folks, and Christopher Colombo and his folks, and John Smith and his folks, and those Englander folks that came later on. They were thankful for their food and their housing, and thankful for their new friends, but then took their land from them, both the settled land and the wanted rights. All right, I'll give you that some folks in the past were creeps to other folks. And if you think it would, but you know what? You can't guilt, you can't besmirch this holiday over wrongdoings of what folks said and did to folks in the settled land and the wanted rights. Yes, it was sad that those folks lost their land. Yes, it was sad that some folks weren't handled the right way. But you can't go around and say that. You can't go around and say, since the things that either Leif Erikson did or Christopher Colombo did, or the things that John Smith and his team did, or things that the other settlers did when they came over did later on, you can't besmirch that and say the holidays is bad for that. And keep in mind, all of that didn't happen until after the wanted rights in the settled land were started up as lands. So you can't shame everyone's forekin and say, well, you should be ashamed of yourself because your forekin did this or did that. It doesn't besmirch the holiday of Thanksgiving, all right? Well, it does. I mean, how could they be thankful to their friends for helping them out in the new world and then take it? I just told you. It wasn't the wanted rights then. And it wasn't the settled land yet. And anyway, it was wrong from what they did to them. But you can't go around and say that this besmirches the holiday and the wanted rights in the settled land over what some folks did in the past. Yeah. And then some folks will bitch. And if you're in a settled land, you already had your Thanksgiving day, and it was It was the first Monday, the first lone day of 10th month. If you live in the Wanted Reichs, your Thanksgiving Day falls on a Thursday, and that opens up a big can of worms for some folks then. Here's the other forgiveness before we end this film. Oh God, why's it gotta be on a Thursday for? I don't know. Why can't it just fall on any other day? Because if it fell on any other day, it would already be a bind. Yeah, why can't it just be like every other day and just fall on whatever day it falls on? Oh, it's gotta be on a Thursday. Well, be thankful that it's on a Thursday. If you were in a settled land, it would fall on a lone day. Oh, and you know what? It's mostly just about folks eating food. That's all it is. Not really them being, food and skilled football. Yeah, it's true. A lot of folks do eat around this time, and some folks do what's skilled football around this time. But you can't let that take away from the meaning of the holiday. Both the Settled Land offshoot and the Wanted Reichs offshoot. I mean, I don't know why you folks so much out there want to shame this holiday, bring up things from the past, and almost somehow make it out to be like that, oh, this holiday shouldn't be around because A, some folks aren't thankful, and B, some folks did a lot of evil, wrong things to folks in the past. Which, at the end of the day, can't be helped. So, those are things that folks don't like about Thanksgiving, or at least the scathing of it. So anyway, if you like that film, follow me over here at the Jordan Long Show, which the handle is the Jordan Long Fairway. Watch the other film I made yesterday over here. It's a good one with me and Holy Fella Nicholas in it. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.